Fort Bend County has been one of the fastest growing counties in the country for the last 15 years. With all of that growth, there have been growing pains. How does a county keep up with escalating demands for roads, emergency services, and new business opportunities? That's where chambers of commerce can help.
But what it really comes down to is, what is the purpose of a Chamber of Commerce? It's to be an advocate for the business community. And that extends over to the quality of life community on a more personal level. But it is looking at those things that affect us.
Our mission is to promote economic growth, constructive change, and the superior quality of life through our programs and our implementation of our programs through our business community. There's so many great things happening in Fort Bend County that it's very important that that message gets out, and I think the judge today will also talk about the challenges and opportunities ahead. So,
yeah, this is an important opportunity. I think we all agree in the chamber community of opportunities to collaborate, the opportunity to come together as chambers and to really work together for the greater good of our business community and our community as a whole.
At this point, we humbly welcome Judge Bob Ayer.
I'm here to give you a report on the state of the county. We do it every year.
As part of that collaboration, the Fort Bend Chamber of Commerce and the Central Fort Bend Chamber Alliance recently co-hosted a State of the County address by Fort Bend County Judge Bob Ayer. Being Fort Bend County Judge means that Ayer presides over Commissioners Court and oversees the county's employees and budget. His main message?
Fort Bend County is doing great. Several things we're going to be talking about, not the least of which is we've finally been able to start construction on the West Park Toll Road extension out to FM 1464 up in the north part of the county. It's been years in planning with a cast of thousands. It's finally underway. And the second phase of that project will follow along about 6 months. So we're very happy to see that come together. On more mundane areas, our libraries, there were 1.25 million people in our libraries. We set records for attendance, for records for checking out books, records for use of electronic data. It's very impressive. We've got 10 facilities now. We've got one in the planning that was approved in the bond election, and one more coming up in Mission Bend that's going to be built through a joint venture with a county assistance district up there. And we're in the process of remodeling and expanding the Missouri City Library. Our emergency medical services clipped about a minute off their average response time in 2015. That's good news. Their target for 2016 is to clip another minute off of it. 48.6 cent tax rate. We still maintain our 20% homestead exemption and our $100,000 over 65 exemption, which is an add-on to that. So, we're comfortable with where we are right now.
How will low oil prices affect the county?
We're anticipating an impact, but we think it'll be just a capping or a restriction of the growth rather than a reduction as we saw in 2010 when our assessed value actually dropped in that year. And we had to write a very, very tight budget in order to maintain the tax rate. So, but it's not over yet. If it continues another year with oil prices down in the $25 to $35 range, we could start really see some serious. But for 2016 and 2017, we're not anticipating any real difficulty.
Fort Bend County presently has a population of about 726,000 people. That number is projected to reach 1 million by 2020. For Stafford Weekly News, I'm John Woods.